Hello everyone, I'm Sneha Priya from 4th MSc. So today I'll be presenting about driver drowsiness detection system. So in this presentation, we'll be looking at the introduction and then the types and working of the system and salient features, system benefits for drivers, advantages, disadvantages, future scope, and finally the conclusion. So So, what is driver drowsiness detection? So, this driver drowsiness detection is a car safety technology which helps prevent many accidents caused by driver getting drowsy. So, various studies have suggested that around 20% of all road accidents are fatigue related, up to 50% on certain roads. So, that's why to avoid all these accidents, we use driver drowsiness detection system. So we have two kinds of approach. That is the two types of driver drowsiness detection. They are contact approach, and the other one is non-contact approach. Contact approach. In this approach, drivers wear or touch some device to get psychological parameters for detecting the level of their fatigue. And in non-contact approach, the sensing system will monitor vital psychological signal such as ECG, EEG, breathing, and eye blinking with a goal to detect drowsiness and provide warning. Now let's learn about the working of drowsiness detection system. So the driver drowsiness detection system, it is based on an algorithm which begins recording the driver's steering behavior the moment the trip begins. So it then recognizes changes over the course of long trips and thus also the driver's level of fatigue. Typical signs of waning concentration are phases during which the driver is barely steering, combined with slight yet quick and abrupt steering movements to keep the car on track. So, based on the frequency of these movements and other the driver's level of fatigue. If that level exceed a certain value, an icon such as a coffee cup flashes on the instrument panel to warn drivers that they need a rest. So once they get this alarm, they go for a rest. Salient features of drowsiness detection system. So we have a simple application of image processing happens here, and it is very easy to install and to be used. Microcontrol based interface, USB web camera interfacing, and automatic vehicle speed control. It has image processing based drowsy detection and real time video capturing and image processing, working voltage which is 12, and operating current that is 500 milliampere, relay contact rating 230 volt and 500 watt, buzzer for alarm indication, and diode protection for reverse polarity connection of direct current supply to the PCB. Now let's look at the system benefits for drivers. So the benefits are it warns the driver of drowsiness and the risk of microsleep, and then compliance with drivers warning helps to avoid crashes caused by fatigue. So the advantages of drowsiness detection system are security of the vehicle and recording driving data and also collision data and position data. And the next point is analyze the accident in detail, send a location of car and its maintenance to base through GPS and GSM technique. sense gas and fuel leakage, and display its status on the car monitoring system. It will also detect if the drivers are drunk or not, and it detects if the driver is feeling sleepy. The disadvantages, we have only two disadvantages. So they are damage of sensor cannot be detected, and lag in initialization of GPS module. It frequently happens. The future scope of drowsiness detection system could be, so this technology is still in the very early research stage of development. So based on the work completed thus far, all these following modification can be implemented in the future. So they are capture individual drivers steering activity while they are drowsy, and conduct additional stimulator experiments to validate the algorithm, and test additional roads conditions, and test a more diversified group of drivers, and test and refine the algorithm based on the road test data, and conduct research on warning system integrated with the detection system. So I would like to conclude saying that the aim of this presentation is to mainly address the solution to one of the major cause of road accidents caused by the driver's drowsiness. So the proposed solution does track the driver's eyes and then notify him when his eyes get closed in order to avoid losing the control of the car and causing traffic accidents. So this proposed system would really help avoid all these accidents. Thank you.